Greetings ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ray, also known as Meatloaf Man. So let's skip the pleasantries and usual stuff and get right to it. What's the status on Leone vs Yang? Is it still coming out as expected? Well, unfortunately the answer is no, we're going to have to delay the episode. Now to clarify, because we know everybody and their mom is gonna assume, oh no, it might be cancelled, or this is Cammy vs Nina 2.0, this episode is still coming out. The verdict's long been discussed and decided after RWBY Volume 5 finished up. The script is done, all the host actors recorded their lines, editing for the episode itself including the analysis portion, results, etc. are pretty much nearing completion, and the animation script was sent out to the animators assigned to work on the fight. With the way things were going, we could have even possibly met that due date. So what's the problem? Well, a number of things. For one, we need to announce a major change in management. We haven't properly brought this up on any of CX's social media accounts, and only those in our Discord server and wherever else there's a discussion of us were informed of this, but to make official note of it now, we recently had a big shift made to our team. That being, our good friend DJ Tiki has officially resigned from his position as showrunner. Now DJ has his reasons for leaving, most notably a deciding factor being his disinterest in the versus genre and wanting to move on to more original story-based projects. He means absolutely well for Crossover X as a team and network, and we'd like everyone to give his respects and support him in anything he does moving forward. Also, for those wondering about a particular show he was working on for the channel, don't worry, that's still very much on the horizon. More details to come on that. But in terms of who's running Crossover X now, that would be me. As of right now, I am Crossover X's showrunner, with my good friend Brandon GamingVA taking over my previous position as production lead. So what does this mean for Leone vs Yang? Well, during the transitional process of all of this and trying to figure out certain things for the channel, particular assets for the episode weren't exactly finished and were still being worked on. When they were ready to go, they were handed over to the animators in charge, and wouldn't you know it, one of the animators unfortunately had run into technical difficulties with their computer before either of them could get started. And as of right now, they're currently working together to mitigate that issue. With the animation incomplete, we have nothing proper to present on our expected release date. On behalf of the team, we apologize for getting your expectations up. We know, it sucks, we're feeling it harder than you guys. Now this isn't an entirely bad thing, as we have some good things to bring up in light of this. First and foremost, to compensate for the delay, we are going to be reopening and extending our casting call for this episode. While there are a number of good auditions on there already, whom we truly thank for participating, it has been brought to our attention that there were some who didn't get to participate before the close-off. So since the episode isn't coming right away either, may as well give out a second chance. To those who are still interested, we await to hear your auditions, so long as you get them in by Saturday, March 17th. You will be notified if you landed the role after we review and decide on our choices. And please, no more joke entries. Looking at you, Mr. Bloodreich. I love you, buddy. So besides that, we also have a number of things in development. As promised, we have a number of episodes for Hidden Gems written and ready to be recorded and edited. Unfortunately, Vice's voice actor Chris Banis once again had to depart from the team in order to pursue bigger and more awesome work, which we wish him the best on. In his place, Vice will be portrayed by CX team member and voice actor Mr. 5555th Explosion Mage, or Meiji for short, who you may know for his own versus show, 2 Ends. So look forward to seeing who comes out of Fax's archives next. Lastly, we're proud to announce that we have one other Battle Royale episode currently in development, which was planned for release after Leone vs Yang. People who support us on Patreon already know what that fight is, and people on our Discord server already know who one of those fighters are. Depending on how things go, this episode may or may not come out before or after Leone vs Yang, as we don't want to totally keep you guys waiting and dig ourselves into a hiatus ditch. We don't normally prefer to publicly announce future episodes to the general public until the previously announced episode is aired first. But since you guys were expecting a new episode, we figured it's only fair to at least let you know we're still working on some really good things. That said, here's who's fighting next on Battle Royale. That's right, Nintendo's Yoshi is coming to Battle Royale in our next episode. But who is he going to be fighting? You can find out right now by becoming a patron over on our Patreon. Patreon helps us purchase new assets for all of our programming and also supports the animators who work so hard for us in each episode. So please consider pledging to the channel if you can, and if you would like to see more great stuff from us. Even $1 a month goes a long way, and in return, you'll be treated to awesome benefits, like early episode releases, behind the scenes work, and more. And of course, you'll get to see a cool new trailer featuring Yoshi's foe before anyone else. Check us out on patreon.com/crossoverx. As for LEONE vs Yang, we're gonna hopefully aim for March 25th as our new release date for patrons, March 26th for CX Discord members, and March 27th for the public on YouTube. That's a Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday respectively. Should the episode not come out on any of those dates, then expect something else to take its place. We apologize again and also hope you guys understand. In which case, thank you all so much for supporting the team throughout all of this. We have a lot of good things coming and we can only get there with you guys sticking by us. Until then, compadres, the show must go on.